All right, guys, I'm going to show you the setup that I have used before in many other small butterfly egg egg retrieving situations, but this is what I have. I have a 16-ounce plastic cup. I've got a 4-ounce plastic cup with water. The lid on the cup has little holes in it, and this is what we'll put the stems of our host plant. We put this inside of here. Now the rim of the 4-ounce cup fits perfectly so that there's no space for butterflies to crawl into the gap, which is very important. So now basically what we're left with is this little tiny space up here. This is where you're going to want the stems of your host plant, and your butterflies are going to be confined in this space. And then we have this little piece of screening that we put over here, and one of my wife's faithful black hair ties, that we will use to kind of keep this on, kind of like a rubber band, but stronger. But first, we need to put the host plant in. So now how much host plant do you put in? These are cuttings of Atlantic red cedar, and this is the host plant for the Sweadner's Hairstreak or olive Hairstreak. Now, one thing you want to do, make sure there's no spiders or assassin bugs or anything else that might be on it, because that would be bad. That would be really bad. Now, what I'd like to do is see how this isn't a very big space, so you don't need a whole lot of biomass. So what I like to do is I like to have a piece that has new growth that can kind of branch out a little bit. So check this out. I'll put this in, and this might actually be enough to put in for our egg laying. In fact, it might even be a little too much. Yeah, it might be a little too much. So we will kind of curve these around. Yeah, that's going to be good. So then what we'll do is we'll put the butterflies in, and we'll see if we can get these new stems to be like so. And that'll give the butterflies are constantly walking around, constantly in contact with the host plant. So now let's put the butterflies in. Okay, one big thing that you should be concerned with if you're going to try to get eggs from an olive Hairstreak or something in the family, how do you know it's a female butterfly that you're putting into the container? Because if you put a male in, obviously you're going to get no eggs. So let me show you guys the difference between male and female olive Hairstreaks. So guys, here's some olive Hairstreaks. You see on the forewing this little spot right there. That's an androconial tuft that the males have. If you want to see a female, they don't have that spot. Okay, these are olive Hairstreaks from out western United States. So gryneas sweadneri, which is the one that we're dealing with, this is my little series of gryneas sweadneri. Notice how there's a lot less color on the top of the wing, which is one of the things that differentiates them. So here's a male, guys. Male Sweadneri, they have the androconial tuft, little spot on the forewing. Female does not. Other than that, it's very, very tough to tell them apart. So they never open their wings. So how do you know if it's a male or female? What I like to do is I like to put them in a cup in the refrigerator for a little bit, and then they get nice and chilled down. And then what I can do is take them out and quickly with a pair of tweezers open their wings and see if there's an androconial tuft or spot. And if there is, then I don't know, you let them go or whatever. But if there's not, this is Hesseli. This is Hessel's Hairstreak. Same thing here, guys. Males have the androconial spot in the forewing. So, guys, we're going to check and see if our Hairstreaks are boy or girl, and then we'll set them up. after a few minutes in the freezer, we're gonna go check and see if these guys, actually the refrigerator, not the freezer. We're gonna see if we can see if these are boys or girls. We're gonna look for the endocrinial tuft. Oh, they're not cold enough. Okay, that was brief. I didn't see endocrinial tuft. I'm gonna try to use a pin. Oh, no. They need to go in the refrigerator a little longer. Not cold enough. All right, now that they're extra cold. All right, I do not see, oh yeah, there is endocrinial. That's a male. Okay, so he'll come back to life. Believe it or not. Let's see about you. All right, male number 2. Both of these are males. Okay, how about you? That's gonna be a female, guys. I can tell by her abdomen. I can tell by her abdomen. She's an older one. See the large abdomen, guys? That's definitely a female. She was almost gone by the time I got her. I wonder if she's gonna make it. Legs are moving. Come on. Yeah, she's gonna make it. Yep, there she goes. I just need to get inside. That's a female. All right, so here's what we got. The abdomen is definitely female. I've got some sugar water here that I'm gonna have them feed. She's not quite feeding yet, but when she comes to, there she comes. Come on, there she goes. Starting to eat. All right. So we got one female. I'm gonna check the other ones. All right, guys. This one is definitely gonna be a female. She's really cold. I'm gonna see if I can get in and check her endocrinial situation. No endocrinial tuft. Look at the size of the abdomen though. That's definitely the best way to tell is the endocrinial tuft, but if you can't do this, you can definitely tell by the size of the abdomen. Fresh female, and as she warms up, you'll see her legs kick in. The antenna will start moving. That's the cool thing about cold-blooded animals, like insects. All you gotta do is chill them a little bit and they'll cooperate with you temporarily without harming them. Just a few minutes in the refrigerator. That's all it takes. Watch, her legs will start moving. This is what happens when northern butterflies and a cold spell comes. You know, cold front comes, it doesn't kill them. Temperatures drop into the 30s, 40s, or whatever. They just go into this dormant state until it warms up. Come on. Come on. Oop. There she goes. Oh, she wants to eat. All right, I'm gonna help you out with that. Watch this. Oh yes. Feed away. Then you will give me eggs. This guy was cold enough that he actually inverted his wings. He's not dead, but look at the androconial tuft, guys. Androconial spot. That is an organ right there where the males send sex pheromone that the females would detect. And most butterflies, if not all, have some form of androconial patch or tuft or something like that. The monarchs have it on the hind wing. That's very characteristic of the monarch butterfly. Hairstreaks, well, this species of hairstreak has it on the forewing, so there it is. So that's a male. And last but not least, oh, that's going to be a girl. Yeah. See the abdomen? That's definitely a female. But we'll open up and check the androconial situation. No androconial spots. Just a big juicy abdomen full of eggs. So as she wakes up, I'll add her to her girlfriends and have her, come on, wake up. She's a little bit older. See how she's a little bit more worn. What is that on her abdomen? As you can see the ovipositor, there's missing scale. Oops. All right, guys, there's missing scales on the abdomen because she's an older specimen. You can actually see the ovipositor. Oops. That's the organ that she lays eggs with, which is pretty cool because she is an older specimen, but she's still got all four of her tails. Usually on Hairstreaks, the tails are the first things to go because they mimic, it mimics the head of the butterfly, and they twitch those tails. The tails mimic antennae. They keep the head down. They don't twitch the head or the antenna, but they twitch the tail. So when a lizard or a bird sees these tails and then would see this, oops, sorry. Focus. It would see the tails and they would see this spot that's supposed to be the head or the eyes. They would think this was the head. They would go for try and eat the head, and they would just have a mouthful of wing instead of... All right, she's starting to come to. Just took her a little time. She got a little cold. Her proboscis is going. She probably wants to drink. Let's see. Come on, wake up. Wake up and start feeding. All right, guys, it's time to put our girls into their egg-laying container. So we'll start with the fresh one. And we're going to put her in the container with the cedar. We have another fresh one here. Well, she's kind of medium. Oh. No. No. Stop. Okay, now I went and retrieved our other Hairstreak, you bad girl. She flew right to the window because butterflies love sunlight, if you didn't know that. And now the goal, I've got 2 of them in here. Our 3rd female is still feeding inside of there. But I had to get these guys started. So the goal is to have enough host plant. Oh, she looks like she might be caught there. It's not good. The goal is to have enough host plant where they're constantly walking on the host plant. And if they're walking on the host plant, their feet are where they have all of their taste buds, and they taste the leaves of the tree, and it stimulates them to lay eggs. And there she goes. So yeah, so what you want to do is you want to have enough host plant where they're constantly in contact with the host plant. There's enough room for them to crawl around, but you want them in constant contact. Now, what I'll do is I'll cut a little slit in the hole, or a little slit in the screen here, and I'll use a Q-tip with sugar water to feed them once or twice a day. And that way I don't have to keep opening the container. So that's it, guys. We're going to put them in a windowsill right over here so that they have some natural sunlight. And I would imagine they'll start laying eggs here the next day or so. All right, folks, it has been a little more than 24 hours, and I wanted to show you guys some great freaking news. Guys, look what is sitting right on the top of my screen here. Yes, that is that's an olive hairstreak egg, and so is that. Guys, in fact, I'm looking past the screen onto the cedar and I'm seeing them all over the place. Guys, looks like oh my gosh, look at all the eggs. Guys, this is fantastic news. Let me see if I can just open this a little bit and get some good images of something that I've waited a while. Look at that. Look at the eggs, guys. Oh, fantastic. Okay, no. Don't go anywhere. Don't you go anywhere, you and your fat self. You want to lay more eggs? You want to lay more eggs? You want to lay one for the camera? Huh? Oh, you good girl. Good girl. Let's see, is there any on any other stems? It's funny, I'm not seeing them on any of the other stems. Just right here, she had a blowout session right here, dude. Look at that. Guys, that is a blowout session. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and then 2 on the top, 24, 25. Without even looking, I see 25 eggs, guys. That's great news, guys. We are well on our way to rearing the olive hairstreak, the Sweadner's olive hairstreak. What a good girl. She's just getting started, guys. This is day 1 for our hairstreak here. And hopefully she has many more days to go. I'm going to feed them some sugar water. She's been very busy all day long. So thank you, Mrs. Hairstreak. Guys, if you want to see more from the life cycle of the olive hairstreak, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to give us a like. Guys, I'm going to dare to share this video. Anybody that you think might be interested in breeding butterflies or might think this is cool, I dare to share the video. It helps out our channel, helps spread the word about Keys Moths. I'm going to try and open this up and oh, there's another egg. Okay. Yeah, I probably got more than 25 in here. There's probably more. I'm going to open it up and see. Hopefully she's getting plenty of nectar, sugar water. In fact, I'm going to do that. Watch this, guys. I'm going to feed our girl. see. I got a Q-tip with just a little bit of sugar water. I'm gonna dip the Q-tip in the cup. Oh, she's trying to get out. I don't think so, dude. You've got more work to do before you get out of this cup. I dare you to lay an egg right on camera for us. Okay, yeah, so cool. So she just found the Q-tip and started nectaring immediately once she found the fresh sugar water. So while she gets up her energy for another day of egg laying, guys, like the video, don't forget to subscribe. Till next time, let's get out there and enjoy South Florida. Let's find some eggs of some amazing butterflies. Look at that. Take care, guys. Bye now.